If it's in Hampton Roads, it's on the Hampton Roads Show.
All right, welcome everyone to the Hampton Roads Show. Our live audience today is from Spectrum Puppets, and they are celebrating an anniversary this weekend. There they are. They'll have generations of fans laughing. We're going to get the scoop on the two fishes kissing later.
And if you like all things Outer Banks and beyond, then you're going to love this week's Wreck on the Road. I'll be diving deep into the vault and dusting off a couple of classics from my very ancient feature series called Carolina Country. Stick around, it's really neat.
Plus, we're going to take a look at some of the hottest back-to-school trends from Patrick Henry Mall. You said ancient. You're not that old.
It seems ancient. I mean, wait till you see some of this footage. I mean, it's really neat.
Really?
I mean, who doesn't like nature in the Outer Banks?
Yeah.
Some history and beautiful pictures.
I haven't been to the Outer Banks yet. That is one place I still need to get to. I know,
promise
I'm sorry.
you, I'm going to take you there. When you see this, you're going to want to go.
Okay. All right. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, got it.
All right, you and me today, and we're talking lots of neat stuff today. And today is a very special day for the city of Virginia Beach and sports fans in Hampton Roads, because the Virginia Beach City Council will hear a proposal today from Comcast Spectacor on possibly bringing an arena to the beach city. And that is, if they bring the arena, then Comcast Spectacor guarantees they will bring a professional sports team to the area. And it's already been leaked out there that the possible the Sacramento Kings may be interested in coming to Virginia Beach. They have been rumored to go to several other cities such as Seattle and Las Vegas, and now Virginia Beach has thrown their hat in the ring. You know, it's been known for years that Hampton Roads would love to bring a professional sports team to the area, a major league sports team. First thing, though, is you have to have an arena. You have to have a home to play, and today, the next step in the process. What is it going to take? What does Virginia Beach need to do to bring an 18,000-seat arena to the area, which will be located right next to the Virginia Beach Convention Center? Of course, it's going to take a lot of money, roughly $350 million. Where will that money come from? There are a lot of, pros and cons to bringing it, and the question for you today is, are you in favor of building an arena in Virginia Beach, and are you on board with what it would take to lure a professional franchise to the area?
I mean, definitely there's pros and cons. Just being from, not being from the area, but I haven't really lived anywhere where there's been any big professional sports team. The only thing was Kansas City, and we had the Chiefs. But to be here, and I think for a lot of people, to have an NBA team, definitely would drive a lot of business. But at the same time, you have those folks like, well, where's the money coming from? They need to have all the, have all of their, I's dotted and T's crossed before, like, putting their let's go for it. Who it's going to affect mostly. Probably would have the biggest.
Who will it affect mostly? Well, don't forget that early, definitely taxpayers. But this past year, the Virginia Beach City School Board announced major deficits, and they cut a lot of guidelines. They cut a lot of positions. Teachers haven't had raises in many years. They almost got rid of sports in middle schools and junior varsity. And then
you want to bring in this massive arena to bring in a professional
team. And it's
going
to take away money from the Virginia Beach school system, you would think. But, I'm a sports guy. I love sports, and I'd love to take my kids to see LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and to see those guys play in Virginia Beach. However, I think it's important to remember that the kids and the youth of Virginia Beach need a good, solid education foundation, and I don't know if they're going to be able to support it. I mean, if they do build it, will it generate enough money?
Yeah, I mean, 18,000 seats. Do you think they could even fill that?
Well, they could fill it on certain nights, but the average ticket price is like $50 a ticket for a game, which is a lot of money. And then you've got to pay for parking and food while you're there.
Well, then they said they would also
40 home games a season.
Oh, really? They would also use it for what, like music events, have big concerts there. So maybe you can get some big names there too. But again, it kind of goes back down to who's going to pay for this, who's it's going to affect, and it is kind of a double-edged sword. It'd be awesome to have a team, but then you got to think about other cuts that have been happening in Virginia Beach and.
Hampton Roads has been down this road before. There have been many other rumored professional teams wanting to come to the area that haven't come through. I mean, we are considered a medium-sized market, and Sacramento to Virginia Beach is sort of a lateral move.
Like
it's not exactly
across the country,
Well, I mean, personally, I'd love to see an NBA franchise in the area, but I know it would come at a major cost. And today we're going to find out what that is. We really don't know a whole lot of the particulars, but we'll know some today when Comcast Spectacor talks to the City Council. We'll see. Mayor Will Sussums, he wants to do it. I mean, he wants to see that light rail come to Virginia Beach, going right to that arena.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right. So definitely, I know we've already was checking the Facebook page. We've got a lot of comments on that one. Our next one, we're kind of switching gears here. This article is interesting. Anyone who has been, I guess, summoned to jury duty knows that when you go to jury duty, it's very tight-lipped. You're not supposed to talk about the case with your friends, family, anybody. Well, because social media is becoming so big, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, you name it, now jurors are having to be told, and this applies to federal cases, so not like localized, but federal cases, there's new guidelines saying that they're going to make it crystal clear. Judges are going to say to the jurors when they get there, look, you're not allowed to be on Facebook, Twitter, you can't talk about it, Blackberries, Google+, YouTube, and they're expected to report, if the other jurors are using social media, because it's just becoming too much. Like, people have gotten in trouble. A case in Florida, a 29-year-old juror sent a Facebook message to a defendant during the trial, then bragged about being on it and of course got kicked off the jury. Another lady in Britain, a 40-year-old juror, admitted that she used Facebook to contact the defendant in a case because she saw considerable parallels between their lives. So I've never served on jury duty. I've been, summons to go do it, but I was in school, and so they're like, all right, well, you're off. But you said you've served jury duty, and I can imagine,
just last year.
How could you regulate that? I know, it's kind of hard not to talk about it, but granted, don't go on Facebook and
you said that this was for federal cases.
It's federal, yeah.
No, this is also for local too. I mean, when I was put on the jury last year, there was specific guidelines and strict guidelines from the judge saying you cannot talk to other people about it. You can't talk to family members. You can't go on Facebook. You can't go on any social media. I mean, he was very specific every single day, before and after each day, and they were very specific about not sharing any information. And it was an amazing experience being on a jury. Yeah, it was a rape case, and it was we found the defendant guilty, and it was very intricate, but yeah, you cannot have any conversations with anybody. You have to be tight-lipped about it, and for understandable reasons, somebody's life is at stake. A couple of people's lives. So
and also, share your jury duty stories.
Yes.
Now that you're not if you're on jury duty.
Give us a little bit of your details.
Yeah.
Jury duty. Interesting stuff.
That. So that was our other hot topic.
Okay, and one more hot topic. Going to lighten it up just a little bit. I just came off a vacation last week. Spent a wonderful week on the Outer Banks, all the way down to Hatteras Island. Went to Ocracoke. Walked up the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. Went to the Ocracoke Lighthouse. Saw some beautiful stuff in the Outer Banks. So it got me to thinking about the feature that I did a long time ago called Carolina Country, where each week we were sent down to the Outer Banks or somewhere in northeastern North Carolina, come back with a feature story and do something nice. So the thought was, tell us your local hangout, anywhere that's close by that you like to go to visit, that just brings you down to get to that beautiful place you like to be. And it's so hard with everyone being so busy with kids and work. But every now and then you got to get away. Yeah. And there's no favorite place in the world for me and my family than the Outer Banks. We love it down there.
I need to get there then.
Well, you're going to see some beautiful stuff in this feature that I brought back, and something that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun story, I promise. If you like turtles, you're going to love this story that I have.
Turtles.
Turtles.
Turtle. No, I mean, I like the beach, when it's the hustle and bustle, especially this business go. It's nothing like just kind of going, laying out, like Sandbridge, too. I have a girlfriend who lives out there. And I'd been out there for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this is nice. It's not as crowded, but I haven't been down to the Outer Banks yet, but so many people talk about it.
You can get in the car and go to the Eastern Shore, be there in 30 minutes, and take you away. You can also just sit in town at Botanical Gardens.
Yeah,
I mean, tell us your favorite spot. I mean, any spot that you like to go, just let us know.
Or it might be right in your own backyard.
That's right. We're,
do anything.
We'll let you
just relax. Yeah. All right, so 3 hot topics this morning. You can chime in, let us know what you think. Join our conversation. We'll share your comments throughout the show on Facebook, or you can follow us on Twitter at @HR_show.
All right. Jeremy Wheeler, take a swing, buddy. Take a swing. Anywhere. Where do you like to go? You got a local hangout?
Oh, local hangout. Well, I mean, we down to Virginia Beach a couple times in summer. It's always a good time. You get that big statue down there. Last time, usually we park a little farther to the south with the King Neptune statue. This time we parked right by there. We got to go it's just really neat. You feel like you got a presence there. It's like, wow, this is
yeah. The
really
King
something.
Neptune statue was a great addition to
Yes,
the
it was.
oceanfront. I mean, people love seeing that, and how can you not be blown
Pictures
away
everywhere.
by it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool thing.
exactly. So that's one of our hot spots, I think, that we talk about quite a bit. Yeah.
Hot spots. We got a
Local
hot spot.
spots.
You got a hot spot today for us?
It's going to get hot around here. Yeah, good segue. Highs
Yeah.
today near 90 degrees. I mean, we're really going to heat things up. You know, going for highs near 90. It'll feel like the low to mid 90s with the heat index. We'll see some showers and storms coming in later today. Not so much this morning, but later today. And then that's a cold front. So tomorrow, a few showers early. Then we're going to dry it out. We'll cool it down. Highs will be in the low 80s, at least for a couple days. And then Friday's looking good. Saturday's looking good. Towards Sunday, though, we'll have a chance for some showers and thunderstorms coming in here. And don't be surprised if we update that a little bit.
You can't do that. This is Labor Day weekend, buddy.
I know.
I'm looking
I know.
at that Monday. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing.
Well, we
I
got to
know,
be out at the
storms
American
Monday.
Music Festival Saturday, so we're good.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know, Isaac's going to stay well west of us, but it's some of the
Yeah.
moisture is going to try and come in there later towards Sunday and Monday. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Let's take a look at the pop quiz for today and the 4 clues for you. There they are. Western part of a city. Get a little. It's a specific city. So, holy area. The Coast Guard is there in place of worship. So, think about that. Put those 4 clues together. HamptonRoadshow.com. Submit your answer.
All right, we'll have 4 winners today, and you'll each receive a pair of tickets to the special one-time screening of the film Age of Champions, presented by Atlantic Shores Retirement Community, Thursday, September 13th at 11 a.m. at the Sandler Center in Virginia Beach. And each winner will receive an invitation to the post-screening VIP reception featuring the film's producer, who is coming to Hampton Roads for the screening.
All right, last week on the Hampton Road Show, we got a sneak peek at Age of Champions.
In case you missed it, take a look.
Naturally, I mean...
This award-winning documentary follows 5 competitors from the National Senior Games. You'll meet Roger, a 100-year-old tennis champion from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, who lives for the next match and uses a mean backhand.
Good guys.
And there's John and Brad, 88 and 90-year-old brothers from Washington, D.C., who are champion swimmers who once practiced their talents in the reflecting pool at the National Mall. And 86-year-old Adolph is a pole vaulter from Texas who may just break the senior record. And there's the Tigerettes from Louisiana, senior women's basketball champions, who are going for their 6th gold medal. You only have one chance to catch this inspirational documentary Thursday, September 13th at 11 a.m. at the Sandler Center for Performing Arts in Virginia Beach, presented by Atlantic Shores Retirement Community. To RSVP for AtlanticShoresLiving.com/Age of Champions or call 716-3000. It is free to the public. You just have to RSVP, and it is very, very well worth a look, because these people are amazing.
That's awesome.
All right, power up after the storm. Coming up, we're talking generators with the folks from American Mechanical.
But first, colored skinny jeans and NCAA fleece are just a couple of those hot fashion trends you're going to find this fall. We're going to take a look at more of those back-to-school trends from our friends at Patrick Henry Mall.
Look at those shoes. Look at the shoes.
Hey.
Think about it.
As cold as I...
Double A.
Yo.
Come here for a second.
Can I get our Patrick Henry guest to count to 5, please?
Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. Can I get a mic check on Amanda, please?
That me?
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. Next guest.
You do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. All right, regular old skinny jeans are so last season. You don't want to roll into school on the first day with last year's styles. No. Here now is Makia Ross from Patrick Henry Mall and Newport News to look at some of these stylish fashion trends for back to school. Nobody wants to wear last year's fashion.
Oh, no, of
back
course
to school.
not.
So what do we have?
Now the new thing, well, is the colored skinny jeans. So, you know, like I said, nobody wants to wear the regular black or blue anymore. We have Old Navy right here, has pretty much every color now that you can think of to get your skinny jeans in. And they've even just now come out with corduroys.
Say, is that corduroy?
That is corduroy skinny
Yes.
jeans now. And they have the corduroy skirts that are coming back now in there
Really?
too in different colors.
Okay.
So that is definitely like the one thing to have, everybody needs to have in their closet this back to school season, even adults.
Yeah, and the thing, you know, I'm going to admit, I do have skinny jeans, and they're colored. I have about 3 different pairs, but you can put, like, fun shirts.
Right.
Different
Dress them
colors.
up, dress them down.
Yes.
Exactly.
With a heel or anything.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, we have Journeys up here now. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember, like, when I was in high school, Doc Martens were back kind of a little while ago, were a popular shoe, and now Journeys is bringing them back. Not only they have the metallic colors, they have flat colors. They even have
metallic
ones,
shoe.
exactly. They even have
Wow.
ones now when you flip it, you flip them down, and there's patterns inside of them also, like for like the girls, different
really?
flowers and everything
Okay.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep, and then of course Converse never go out of style, the DC
Yeah.
Converse, and now they're actually going with the movie themes. When different movies, different action pictures come out.
Oh my
they have
gosh,
the
that's
different
Bane
themes.
from
exactly.
The Dark Knight Rises. Look at that. That's crazy.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Definitely pretty cool. Now hopefully we have a nice cool winter,
Yeah.
like fall coming
Knock
up.
on wood.
Finish Line always has like the latest NCAA gear, you know, that's coming out. They actually have over 300 different teams that you can choose from in men's and women's to kind of customize your look for that for the season for whatever college you're
Yeah.
going for.
I know, because you can wear this to like a football game
Exactly.
or something.
Or just loungewear also.
Virginia Tech looks familiar, Chris. So cute.
Definitely cute. Gymboree, different fall lines that are coming out now, and actually, they're having a big sale. Their Halloween stuff's going on sale starting today, and for the
Halloween
little
already.
kids, I know it's coming up so soon. And also, anything that's on sale right now, that's going to have additional savings also on it right now. So it's starting today at Gymboree.
Okay.
And then last but not least, we have Buckle, which they have like a new kind of campus life kind of look right now. This is
Okay.
like what they call their understated look for the guys. You know, you
Okay.
can kind of dress it up, dress it down, and they have like, or the kind of rocker wear also
Yeah,
that you can
that
kind
seems
of.
to be coming back too. You know, like the little chain.
Yeah,
hanging down,
exactly, and like
whatever.
the different band shirts
Yeah.
and things like that. Again, like that's the campus life. You can dress it up, dress it down. You know, put a little, you know, flannel shirt or pattern shirt underneath the sweater. You know, depending on what kind of mood you're in for that day.
Yeah, I was just at Patrick Henry Mall this past weekend, and you guys have tons of stores. Like what you bring in is only like a
small-
little piece of like one part of the mall.
Exactly. I mean, like as far as back to school, we just opened up PS from Aeropostale, so definitely come check them out. You know,
Okay.
for the kids. And we're really excited that we're going to be our Forever 21 store is going to be expanding from going from
Tell me that.
6,000 square feet to 21,000 square feet.
Made a lot of young ladies very happy.
very happy. So we're definitely excited about that.
Well, some
too.
great stuff, and of course, the thing is the colored skinny jean.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you, Makia. Of course, for back to school trends, you can go to Patrick Henry Mall in Newport News. Go online, shop patrickhenrymall.com, or just give them a call 249-4305.
All right, we're in the buzz this morning talking about all things NBA and the possibility of the Virginia Beach City Council agreeing to maybe building an arena down at the oceanfront in hopes of luring an NBA team. Well, is that possible? Well, today they're having a proposal from Comcast Spectacor talking about that arena and what we can do to bring it. They really can't guarantee an NBA team will come if you build an arena. The NBA collective bargaining agreement says that the owners of the NBA teams have to agree to bring a team somewhere. So there's a lot of leap of faith in this, and there's going to be a lot of money to build a $350 million arena that seats 18,000. So we're just asking you, what do you think? Are you in favor? Well, here's some of the answers. Well, Steven says, yeah, it would be something cool to have, but it is a bit of a waste of money. Mike B says, I won't attend any NBA games, but it would be nice for other events and concerts. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to see a big-time band there. Melissa says, what's wrong with modifying the current convention center, build a parking garage across from the convention center in the existing parking lot? Candace says, absolutely, get it done, Virginia Beach. There's one person in favor of it. Amanda says, I don't like the NBA, but like Mike says above, it would be nice for other events and concerts. Leonard Godfrey says, yes, this can be a start of great things on the area. They got that to make the numbers work. If they can build a huge burden on the residents, hopefully it wouldn't be that much of a burden. But the question is, where are you going to get that kind of money? It's got to come from somewhere. So thanks for buzzing in this morning, and we'll talk about jury duty and a couple other things on where you like to go when you have a close getaway. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Ariane?
All right, thanks, Chris. Well, a few minutes ago, we were talking back to school fashion trends. Well, now we're going to talk hair trends. Here now to tell us more, we have Carolyn Russo, the manager of Rudy and Kelly at Fairfield in Virginia Beach, and Amanda Carey, a stylist there. Both of you, welcome to the Hampton Road Show.
Well, thank you for having us this morning. What another awesome opportunity that we have to come visit with you guys.
Absolutely.
And play with you today.
Well, Carolyn, let me just start with you. Tell me about Rudy and Kelly. Tell me about the salon. For folks who've never been there, what can they experience?
Well, it's a spa salon, so we're full service there. We have, in this industry, we have such an awesome opportunity to be able to pamper people, accentuate the beauty that they already have. And, you know, we're getting into that fall season where hair color's going to change. I mean, we just saw how clothing is changing and the colors, and it's just a privilege, an honor and a privilege to be able to take care of our guests.
Awesome. Amanda, let's talk to you. You're a stylist, so what are some of the 2012 fall trends that we're going to start seeing around?
Well, basically, the essence of fall for 2012 is going to be all about revival. It's about taking some of the most iconic, most memorable looks from the past, really focusing on the 20th century, and really focusing on really the early 20th century, and kind of infusing it with a modern twist and creativity as well. And this is really going to create the backbone of most of the most dominating looks for fall this year.
What about colors? Like, what are some of the colors we're going to start seeing? Hair color.
Well, some of the colors, it's really interesting because you think of fall as cooling down and getting colder. Well, this year we're really going to be warming things up. We have a lot of fiery reds, a lot of deep, beautiful burgundy colors, and even the brunettes, they're going to be warm. They're going to be golden. The blondes are working more golden tones into it and more golden undertones and accent pieces. So there's really some fun things there for fall.
And you have a very talented group of stylists. I've been to the salon. I know you guys were very involved with the Face the Box competition and getting all of our finalists ready to go. And when you walk in, I told you from the outside, you have no idea. When you walk into Rudy and Kelly, it's like an oasis. Like, you have spa, you have facials, you have makeup, hair. How is that important to you to have for your customers, have access to all of that when they come in for that experience?
Well, you know, just doing the basic hair needs, which that's not really basic because you've got to have that to, you know, start.
Yeah.
But being able to move into that next zone, if you will, because, you know, you get the big platform areas for hair, and then you walk back into that quiet zone, and you know, you have your pedicures with our self-massaging pedicure chairs, and we have a phenomenal esthetician to do your facials and body waxing and body treatment. So I just feel like, you know, when you have everything to offer, you complete the visit.
Absolutely, kind of a one-stop shop. Tell me about this event you have coming up for, it's a women's only event?
Yes, it is. Run Like a Girl. It's October 21st, and Rudy and Kelly decided to partner with them and create a team. So anybody, our guests, our stylist, any of our salons can join our team. And if you go online and you put in the password area, RK, you get a $5 discount on your registration fee.
All right, you just, ears perked up right there.
There you go.
Well, some great information. We hope everyone comes and just stops by and, you know, does the experience for themselves. Rudy and Kelly, you can visit the Fairfield location in the Fairfield Shopping Center on Kempsville Road in Virginia Beach. You can give them a call, 757-495-0894. Just go online, like Carolyn said, rudyandkelly.com. Carolyn and Amanda, thank you both so much.
Oh, thank you.
Still ahead on the Hampton Road Show, natural beauty abounds on this week's edition of Wreck on the Road as we visit Carolina country, lighthouses, birds, and so much more for this special look back into the video vault. Child care is always a concern for parents. Coming up, we'll talk to the folks from Simon Family JCC about how to ease the transition for back to school and work. And don't forget our pop quiz. You could win a pair of VIP passes to the screening of Age of Champions presented by Atlantic Shores Retirement Community and coming to the Sandler Center next month. Just log on to HamptonRoadshow.com and click on the pop quiz button on the top right-hand corner of the screen. Good luck. Can you do a hand puppet, maybe? Welcome back to the Hampton Road Show, everybody. Our live audience today is full of familiar faces. Joining us now is Regina Marscheider from Spectrum Puppets and Children's Performance Workshop, celebrating their 30th anniversary this weekend. Congratulations on 30 years. That's a big number.
That's a big number. Thank you. And our event is on September 8th, celebrating Spectrum Puppets, 3 decades of children and families, and we're on our 3rd generation of kids.
Okay, Regina, I asked you how this all got started. How did Spectrum Puppets get started?
Well, we moved down here from New York, if my accent doesn't give me away,
Right.
30 years ago, and started at Parks and Rec, and then I went out on my own with Spectrum Puppets, and the rest is history.
Talk about the puppetry and what you try to get across to those who you teach this art form to.
Well, we have all kinds of puppets, everything from marionettes to rod puppets, hand puppets, but mostly marionettes. And it's just joyous fun for all ages. And then we also have our sister company, Children's Performance Workshops, where we teach young children how to recognize, prevent, and disclose sexual abuse. So that's a big thing for us.
What have you seen from children that you teach puppetry, what it does to their creative juices to try to bring a puppet to life?
Well, kids love puppets, and big kids love puppets, and I think it's just the joy of creating something that's colorful and just having fun with it. And of course, once you build a puppet and you choreograph the routine and you add music, it's a wonderful recipe for fun.
And this event that's coming up, talk about what people can expect if they go to it.
Oh, it's a marvelous event. It'll be at the Virginia Aquarium. It's going to be a museum of a lot of our puppets. We're doing a marvelous undersea show, and with a lot of our fish puppets, some of which we have here today. Juno Award-winning singer-songwriter from Canada, Norman Foote, will be here entertaining. We have aerial acrobatics with Aerotique, and the museum will be open to the public as well. Tickets are $35, and they get the whole event, the whole museum. They get the entertainment, food, and beverages. Children are $15. Hurry up and get your tickets.
And you're doing this for a good cause as well. Why child abuse?
All the proceeds will go to Children's Performance Workshops to help children prevent and disclose sexual abuse.
All right, Regina, bring these 2 puppets to life, the big ones. You know they're kissing fish, right?
These
Check
are
this
our
out.
kissy fish.
There's the kissing fish. Celebrating 30 years, Regina Marscheider's Spectrum Puppets 30th anniversary. It is Saturday, September 8th, 6 to 10 at the Virginia Aquarium. For more information, call 491-2873 or go to spectrumpuppets.com. Congratulations on 30 years. That's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
With hurricane season in full swing, it's time to think about what could happen here if we lost power. Up next, we're going to talk with the folks from American Mechanical about the importance of power after the storm. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. With our friends on the Gulf Coast facing a major storm as we speak, we thought it would be a good time to remind you what it's like after the storm. Have you ever been without power or forced to go a while without a hot shower, mornings with no coffee, or days without an ice-cold beverage due to no power? Well, sometimes power loss can be just a few minutes or a few hours, but it can take days after a major weather event. Louise Gordon is the Vice President of Operations with American Mechanical Incorporated, and she's here to explain just how important a generator can be. Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show.
Thank you.
Okay. We have, like I said, we've got the portable generator and the home generator. Big difference between the two.
Really a big difference. With the portable generator, you have to maintain it constantly. Depending on the size of the gas tank, you have to go out in the storm and put gas in and get it started again, and you've got to plug it in and be mindful of it at all times. With the home standby generator, soon as the utility power is lost, the automatic home standby generator kicks in, and a lot of times we have customers that tell us they don't really even realize when the home generator kicks in, because it is a seamless transition.
And it also brings peace of mind, because so many people need that home generator.
Absolutely. It puts you in control of when you have power and when you don't. And that's really important for people with on oxygen that need their oxygen machine, if you have a heart monitor, or even if you just have breathing difficulties and you need a constant environment. And also if you have a home office, when the power goes out, you're out of business unless you have power. No phone, no fax, no computer. So this puts you in control of your home and the power to it.
So many people, there's so many different reasons why you may want to have a home generator. Why should someone invest in a home generator?
Well, first of all, it gives you peace of mind, and it makes you, it lets you become the utility company. You control when you have power. It also enhances the value of your home. A lot of custom builders in this area are including generators in their new homes. It is an asset to your home.
Okay, why should someone call American Mechanical? Because you guys are experts in the field of home generators.
We are. We have installed over 700 generators. We have sent all of our install crew, our salespeople, our maintenance people to the factory-trained schools. We're certified in installation, sales, and maintaining the generators. We really have this down to a science. We know the zoning laws, and we can do a turnkey operation for you. We do not use any subcontractors.
And you have a special TV offer. What is that?
That is $500 off on any complete installation, and also we can offer 0% financing if anybody is interested in that.
And what a great time of year, too, because now is the time to be aware of the storms out there. You don't want to be caught off guard.
No, not this. From now until the end of, well, actually the hurricane season goes until the end of November, but usually through about the middle of October is the critical time here in this area, so it pays to be prepared.
And the power goes out in the wintertime, too.
Sometimes we have an ice storm.
That's true.
Yeah,
all right,
so they work all year round.
Oh, great advice, Louise. American Mechanical Incorporated, exceeding customer expectations since 1994. Find out more information at AmericanMechanicalVA.com or give them a call at 428 408-0651 for 24-hour emergency service. And don't forget the 500 special if you say you saw it here on the Hampton Road Show. Louise, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Right in the bus center with my friend. Dang, I don't have a name, but we'll come up with something. Call them Purple. Anyways, friends from the Spectrum Puppets, we thought we'd have fun with these in the buzz center. So, what do you want to talk about? Huh? Oh, let's talk about the new jury duty guidelines, saying that there's some new guidelines that you can't talk about, even though you're not supposed to talk about it. That goes across the board. Looks like they're maybe having some issues with some of the federal cases, and so judges will be told to tell the jurors, hey, keep your mouth shut, don't go on Twitter, don't go on Facebook, don't do anything else. What
You can't say anything. Whoa, you can't say anything if you're in jury duty. You can't talk to anybody.
Oh, get
It's
out of here.
supposed to be secret. My puppet.
Why are you trying to steal my shine? I know he's always trying to take your shine. I don't know what just happened here.
My puppet's bigger than your puppet.
I got two puppets. How about that? We're twins.
You got more puppets than me?
We're twins, yes.
My name is Barney. What's your name?
You didn't call us last night.
Well, I was on jury duty. I couldn't call you. You know how that works.
What was it about?
I can't say, but it was a lot of fish involved and a big octopus with a big shark.
Oh, no.
All right, Spectrum Puppets made us do this.
Yes. That was, I don't know what just happened there. Awkward. All right, Mike B says I would never do that anyway. Wouldn't that be in contempt of court? Yes.
Pull this back together. I'm going to sit here with my puppet.
Yeah, you just hold on to them. Deborah says, great call. It should be this way. Jesse says, no social media. It is getting out of hand. And then Angela says she served earlier this year in an injury case. Listen to this. The young man cried injuries while he hopped down the stairs after testifying to not be able to walk.
Trying to get some money, I bet.
She says this young man tried to get money for an injury that wasn't apparent. They sent him on his way with only the cost for physician bills.
That guy trying to pull a fast one on everybody.
And Monty Greer says very good. Both are part of the new social media along with Instagram and all the others.
All right. Stephanie Cook back there saying,
she was like, what just happened?
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. And we're also going to be talking about your Wreck on the Road, all things Carolina country.
That's right, where you might find a couple of these coming up. I'm sharing one of my favorite spots, a look at the Outer Banks and beyond.
But first, preparing for the school year with before and after school care, advice from the folks at Simon Family JCC. Stay with us and our puppets. Welcome back, everyone. Before and after school care are always a huge concern for working families, and added to that is infant care for moms returning to work. Tracy Guy Decker is the Director of Marketing and Communications for the Simon Family JCC, and she has some information to help ease some of those concerns. You brought your 5-month-old daughter, Ruthie. We also have Amanda Grimsley, who we're going to talk to in a little bit about another service. But Tracy, let's start with the infant care. Was it hard for you to leave her?
A little bit, you know. I mean, I'm a first-time mom, and so, you know, the 3 months of maternity leave were fantastic.
Yeah.
I knew I had to go back to work, so it really helped that to have the Simon Family JCC has this infant care program. It's newly launched. It's a full care program, and for me, it's particularly nice since I work there.
Yes.
But for all working moms and dads for whom it's convenient, it really is great. We have great security, really fantastic staff. I just trust them with my life, literally.
Yes.
Or my baby's life, and it's a really welcoming, wonderful facility.
What are some things that you can tell to new moms out there, just parents who have the infants? What do they do to ease that transition?
Well, the thing that was actually the most unexpected and has been the most wonderful for me is that a couple times a week I get a picture text of a picture of my baby. This is a picture of Ruthie, like, having fun, you know. Wow. So I get just my regular work day, and my phone buzzes, and there she is, you know, and that's that has been so reassuring. I didn't even know they were going to do it, but it has been a wonderful service that they provide.
So you're
for
not
me.
constantly worrying and wondering what's going on. Okay, we have Miss Amanda here. She's 8 years old. Before we talk to you, Amanda, Tracy, tell me about Kids Connection.
Right, so Kids Connection is when Ruthie gets a little older and more like Amanda's age, we have this before and after school program. It's basically a one-stop shop, so moms and dads can drop their kids off at the JCC as early as 6 a.m. And then we provide transportation to a lot of the area schools, public schools in Virginia Beach. And then, whatever regular school day, and then a bus brings you back to the JCC.
Okay.
And there's homework help with a counselor, age appropriate, they're mixed up by age level. And then they get to do just fun stuff, and it's enrichment stuff. So last year they had a science fair.
Wow.
They did a mock trial. They get to swim in our 3 indoor pools throughout the year. They have art projects and cooking projects. We have Kid Fit, which is a exercise and nutrition program for children, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just babysitting. That's what I really want to stress to moms and dads. I mean, there's a lot of places that you could sort of have your kid dropped off after school, but they just maybe stick them in a gym with a basketball. This is really so much more.
Well, Amanda, I mean, you're firsthand, you're doing it. What do you like about Kids Connection the most?
I like that there's a bunch of kids, so it's not like you're just be all alone and you'll have nobody to play with, and I like that I get to make a lot of new friends, and I really like all the fun art projects we do.
So do you like to do the cooking and the art? What's some of your favorite? What have you done for an art project? Do you guys paint? Do you color?
Yesterday, my counselor got out this foamy paint, and we used spoons or our fingers and made a picture with it, and it wasn't flat, it was a little bit 3D.
Really? I've never heard of that foam paint. That sounds pretty cool. Well, it sounds very interactive, a lot to do there. And like you said, it's not just for, you have it for the little infants and can give moms at ease, moms and dads at ease, and also for young ladies like Amanda. She's 8 and she's already having fun doing it.
Right. So that's K through 6 for Kids Connection.
Sounds good. Well, Simon Family JCC in Virginia Beach, 757-321-2338, simonfamilyj.org. And you had also mentioned the transportation to and from schools. We have the list there. We'll have that on our website and a number that you can call to get all that information if you're trying to figure out if they go to where you're at. So some great information there. Tracy, Amanda, and little Ruthie, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Well, many years ago, I was asked by our news director to head down to North Carolina and each week come back with a story that captures the essence of our neighbors to the south. I called the feature Carolina Country, and since I just returned from a great vacation on the Outer Banks, I thought this was a perfect time to dig into the vaults and dust off a classic. So enjoy. there you have it. Longtime viewers will remember Carolina Country. It ran on Fridays. Photographers Art Kahn and Jeff Myers also worked on the Carolina Country feature. We had to be creative and find the story in just about anything, which brings me to my next trip down memory lane. Just Sunday, the Reckling family vacation, we visited a pond in the shadow of the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. Many years ago, my camera captured what I called turtle soup.
Hey everybody, look, they're back and they bought some food. Ooh, that's a good piece. Give me that. Nom. Ooh, I like the crust. Yeah.
Come here.
Is she talking to me?
Come here, Mr. Turtle.
Oh, look out, that's me. That's my name. I'm Mr. Turtle. Let me see what we got here. Hey, tastes like paper.
Hey, good looking. Nice shell.
Go take a walk in the road.
I said I'm tired of bread. I want some meat.
Fat chance.
Excuse me, pardon me. Out of my way, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, excuse me, pardon me.
How about you and I meet down by the log after dinner?
Beat it, turtle breath.
Look, everyone, she's leaving!
Hey, what can I say? You find a bunch of turtles like that, and you're supposed to come back with a feature. We animated them. There's where the puppetry came in. I know. I mean, how much fun is that? To walk around the newsroom and say, "Hey, would you be a turtle voice for me?" And they look at you like you're crazy.
They were good. Ah, excuse me. Ah.
Yeah,
They're like
and that was my wife Kathy in there.
I said, she looked familiar.
But we took the boys back to that spot on Sunday, and the turtles were still there.
Really?
And they were still talking to us.
Is it sectioned off, or is that kind of just a...
Actually, there's a sign that says, "Please do not feed the turtles." Don't tell anybody.
All right, What'd you think? Wasn't that fun? What'd you think of that, Jeremy?
It's very creative.
Oh, well, it's a little something different for you.
It was cute. I liked it.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right, pop quiz trivia time.
Okay, let's have a look at it. The 4 clues, in case you missed it. So this is the western part of the city. Holy area, ? The Coast Guard is there and place of worship. So think about that. Local Coast Guard, of course.
Local Coast Guard is there?
Yeah, that narrows the field quite a bit.
I know. I should get this. I'm not going to be happy when I find out the answer to this.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
All right,
don't look at me.
Don't go to church or church land.
Oh my gosh! I was going to say that.
In Portsmouth,
seriously, I'm not joking here. Really, real talk.
All right, good job, Jeremy. All right, we'll have 4 winners today, and you'll each receive a pair of tickets to the special one-time screening of the film Age of Champions, presented by Atlantic Shores Retirement Community, Thursday, September 13th at 11 a.m. at the Sandler Center in Virginia Beach.
And each winner will receive an invitation to the post-screening VIP reception featuring the film's producer, who is coming to Hampton Roads for this screening.
We'll be in touch to tell you how to claim your prize, and remember, we post all the winners on our website every afternoon. Just log on to thehamptonroadshow.com and submit your answer.
Gosh, how inspirational. Look at these people getting it done.
That's awesome. The pole vault, the tennis guy is 100 years old. That is so amazing.
And the high jump. And
we have nothing to complain about. We need to get it done.
All of them would have known it was Churchland now.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Dang it.
Little turtles.
Got us, Wheels.
Little turtles.
All right, this is the time of the show where we wrap it up, and we have a lot of thanks to a lot of people, especially our live audience today. Regina Marscheider's Spectrum Puppets 30th anniversary. Congratulations. September 8th, 6 to 10 at the Virginia Aquarium. Go out and check out the puppet show. It should be awesome for everybody.
Also, Carolyn and Amanda from Rudy and Kelly, Makia from Patrick Henry Mall talking about the latest fashion trends, Simon Family JCC talking about their infant care and before and after care, which is some good information.
That's right. A very special thanks to Louise Gordon from American Mechanical. Now is a great time for a home generator. Tell them you saw it here and get a $500 discount.
And tomorrow we're going to be back with more financial matters with our friends at Bayport Credit Union, and Chef Kyle Folks will be in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen cooking up something delicious.
That's right, and you are promising some perfect weather for cooking tomorrow here inside the
Well, we have
studio.
little showers early. I'm hoping to push us out by the time the show gets going. So, you know,
But
fingers
we're
crossed.
safe here in the studio, though,
Should
right?
be safe, yeah.
And Labor Day weekend, man, you got to get rid of that rain for this weekend.
He's trying.
We'll see.
It's a lot of
I don't know.
pressure for the...
The forecast has been modifying almost every day, so we'll see if maybe we can push it back or, you know, something.
Okay, well, we'll bring in a puppet here to take care of that if we have to.
We've had way too much fun with the puppets and the turtle story. I love it.
Turtles. You like the turtles?
It was great.
You need to get down to the Outer
It
Banks
was
and
great.
check them out for
I do.
yourself.
I need to go and come back and make something of my own. Thank you for watching, everyone. There they are. The turtles live.
The turtles.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.